the war god of the dragon nation.
You demonic heretics. Dare to invade Waxia. Today, I'll make sure you never return.
Our grandmasters from 5 nations have gathered, only to kill you. Today, you will surely die. Kill.
Break. Born a son of Waxia. Die a loyal soul of Waxia. What's going on? I'm alive again. What a lovely couple. Do you really think a fool is easy to bully? Since I've lived again, I will return to the peak and sweep away all injustices in the world.
You didn't beat him to death, did you?
If he's dead, he's dead. He's just a fool anyway. Even if he has royal blood. His father, Prince Ning, passed away long ago. Other royal bloodlines have also been wiped out. If your father hadn't protected him, and he wasn't a harmless fool. Otherwise, he should have died long ago.
Mu Yingxiang, the general who guards the nation.
Changfen. Changfen. Your uncle has wronged you for not taking good care of you.
Li you, the embroidered uniform envoy of the Imperial City Bureau.
I, Mu Yingxiang, am ashamed
The
before
film was translated
his Prince
and
Ning.
narrated by M Media.
Father, why are you crying? He's just a fool. He's not even as good as a dog. Father, don't worry. With this fool dead, the engagement is no longer valid. Once I later marry the young Marquis, with the Heavenly Empress's backing, our general's residence will surely prosper greatly.
Wang Sui is absolutely right. Old General Mu. Wang Sui and I are deeply in love and have long pledged our lives to each other. I asked the old general to graciously approve our marriage.
Silence. My son Changfeng's bones are not yet cold. Still lying here. How can you possibly bring up marriage?
Mu Yingxiang, I respect you and call you general. Don't think that my family, the imperial uncle's household, is unworthy of your general's residence. To be honest with you, I have already requested the Heavenly Empress to bestow this marriage. This marriage. If you don't agree, you still have to agree.
Father.
Hey. Wang Sui, don't worry. Within 3 days, the Heavenly Empress will surely make a big move. If you follow me, you will surely rise to become a phoenix. The general's residence can also follow you and rise to heaven.
Then, our marriage should be expedited?
What kind of stupid woman? This scumbag is manipulating her psychologically. Once he takes over the general's residence, forget about being a phoenix. He'll sell you to a brothel then. And you'll even have to count money for him.
Who? Who's speaking?
Of course, it's me, your fiancé.
A ghost.
All right. I'm not dead yet.
You're actually not dead. Your life is truly tough.
Just now. You were trying to murder me. I'm going to report this to the Imperial.
Who? Who? Murdered a brat like you? Young master, I was just playing around with you.
Playing around? With a fool?
Exactly.
Is that how you play?
Zhao Chengfeng, what are you doing? Harming the young Marquis like this. He is the Heavenly Empress's.
He just said himself. He was playing with a fool. Beaten by a fool? Who would believe that?
The film was translated
Zhao Chengfeng,
and
are you crazy?
narrated by
The young
M
Marquis
Media.
has a noble status. If you hit him, you will suffer extreme punishment.
Don't forget. You are now my fiancé. Speaking up for an outsider. This is so unvirtuous for a woman.
What nonsense are you talking about? What are you doing?
She really is a beauty. Since you are my fiancé, then I can consummate the marriage early and enjoy myself.
Who wants to marry a fool like you?
Thanks to both of you. For hitting me on the head. Like that. I'm now clear-headed. But, you two are about to have bad luck.
Impossible. A brat is just a brat. You were born a fool, and you'll be a fool your whole life. You can't possibly get better.
Wangshui is already my woman. It's not your turn to lay a finger on her, you brat. I advise you to quickly annul the marriage, then kneel down and kowtow to me an apology. Perhaps I'll leave your corpse intact. Otherwise, I'll make you.
What do you want me to do?
I'll make you die a horrible death.
Threatening me?
You brat. How dare you hit me?
So what if I hit you?
I'm the son of the Imperial's uncle. A dignified scholar of the Wenyuan Pavilion.
I hit precisely Imperial relatives like you. I hit precisely second-generation officials like you.
You're dead. Everyone, come in. Take this person and chop him into 18 pieces.
Yes.
Come on.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
This? How is this possible? Not only has he become smarter, actually, so good at fighting.
Try threatening me again.
It's good that you're not foolish, lest others laugh at me for only bullying a fool. Since that's the case, don't blame me, Shi Lingyan, for being ruthless.
Still asking for a beating.
Zhao Chengfeng, do you know why only you, a fool, survived?
There's something conspiratorial here.
Indeed. Back then, Prince Ning was charged with treason, and his entire family was executed. Yet only you, Zhao Chengfeng, escaped the calamity. That was because the imperial court pitied you as a fool. Other imperial bloodlines, as long as they were normal and not foolish, also perished. That's why only you, Zhao Chengfeng, are alive. Now then, he is no longer foolish. Everyone has seen it with their own eyes. Once I return to the palace and report to the Heavenly Empress, you can just wait for the poisoned wine.
I say, you young man, have no martial ethics. If I silence you now, how would you respond?
You! How dare you! Quickly, get up and protect me. Dare to act presumptuously again, and I'll have my father dispatch troops to raise the general's residence. Not only you, but the Mu family will also be finished.
Chengfen, you are the sole heir of Prince Ning's residence. You cannot act on impulse. Chengfen, a true man knows when to yield and when to stand firm. Just consider your uncle to have wronged your Prince Ning's residence. For your safety, and for our general's residence. Please sign this marriage contract.
These past few years, Uncle Mu has not stinted on taking care of this fool. As a person, one must know how to repay kindness. So be it. For the sake of my senior uncle, I will concede a step. A woman like her, greedy for vanity, and favoring the rich while disdaining the poor. I don't care for her either. Bring a pen.
Who are you calling greedy for vanity? Snobbish and worships wealth. You're a coward yourself? Why act so high and mighty? If you know what's good for you, sign it quickly.
Hey, I'm telling you, are you still a person from the general's residence? They just now said they would raise your home to the ground. And now you are eagerly trying to curry favor. Enough. I'll just teach you a lesson.
A letter of divorce.
What? A letter of divorce? What do you mean?
What do you mean? It means that you woman are not worthy to be my wife. Remember this, it was I who divorced you. Not a broken engagement.
You still disdain me? A fool like you deserves to be a bachelor for life. What right do you have to disdain me?
Disdain you? You actually got it right. Even if I were to marry this servant girl today, I still wouldn't marry you, Mu Wangsu.
Tell me, will you marry this fool?
Just look. Even a most humble and ugliest servant girl looks down on him. Stop pretending.
Although I don't know what your purpose is. But if you don't marry me, I'll tell the old general that you are an undercover assassin.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Stop pretending. When those guards just now made their move, I noticed something was off about you.
Impossible. How could you possibly see through my disguise?
Either nod and marry me, or your identity will be exposed. You choose.
General, the servant is willing to marry young Master Zhao.
What?
What?
So be it. At least there will be someone to look after my son Changfeng. This old man, agree.
So you two were already secretly involved. It seems you're not so foolish after all. You even know how to find a woman. Guards, take my memorial and quickly return to the palace to report. Just say that Zhao Changfeng, the son of Prince Ning, suddenly became enlightened and is no longer foolish. And furthermore, he is exceptionally intelligent. I'd like to see you bastard can survive for 3 days.
And this short-sighted servant girl who doesn't know what's good for her, take her away to be buried with him?
Absolutely not.
General Mu, too late. All of this is Zhao Changfeng's own doing.
Well, you, Li Qinju, you told me you were on a secret mission. Yet you disguised yourself as a servant girl and frequently infiltrated the general who guards the nation's residence.
Imperial advisor, this Zhao Changfeng seems no longer foolish.
Now it seems this Zhao Changfeng is indeed intelligent, since he can see through Li Qinju's disguise. His Majesty's use of him truly shows foresight. You may go in and proclaim the imperial decree.
Yes. The imperial decree has arrived. Zhao Changfeng, receive the imperial decree.
The imperial decree is here. The heavenly empress must have listened to my advice to execute Zhao Changfeng and then annul this engagement. Eunuch, this person is Zhao Changfeng. He was feigning madness and foolishness before. Now his deception is exposed. This is a grave crime of deceiving the emperor. Quickly proclaim his decree. Punish him for his crime. Execute him.
Zhao Changfeng, receive the imperial decree.
Holy decree ordained.
By the mandate of heaven, the imperial decrees thus. I have heard that the son of Prince Ning, Zhao Changfeng, is honest and filial, possessing both talent and virtue. Therefore, I specially decree that Zhao Changfeng shall inherit the title of Prince Ning to serve the nation loyally. By imperial order.
What? Granting Zhao Changfeng the title of Prince Ning? How is this possible?
Eunuch, is there a mistake?
This is an imperial edict from His Majesty. Who would dare to make a mistake? Could it be that you even dare to question an imperial edict?
This humble one dares not.
Zhao Changfeng, receive the edict.
Receive the edict. All imperial descendants were slaughtered by the demon empress. Only I'm left, a sole heir. If I accept this edict, I won't be far from death.
Zhao Changfeng, why are you still standing there stunned? Hurry and kneel to receive the edict.
If you want me to receive the edict, you must grant me a death exemption token.
I've served in this household for so many years, but this is the first time I've seen someone receive an edict and still haggle.
The film
Zhao
was
Changfeng,
translated
are you crazy?
and narrated by
I was already crazy to begin with. But even if I'm crazy, I still know that the entire imperial family has only me, a sole heir of the Zhao clan, left. Without a death exemption token, I won't live for 3 days.
Defying an imperial edict is punishable by death.
If you kill me, then even the last heir will be gone. The entire Zhao clan's realm would then be handed over to others. I have but one life, and it's not worth regretting if I die. It would just be a pity for this vast Zhao clan's empire.
Then I shall grant your wish today. First, I'll chop off your dog head.
Stop! Zhao Changfeng, quickly receive the edict. From now on, I will be responsible for your safety.
What a beautiful peerless beauty. May I ask if you are married?
Impudence. This is the imperial advisor of our great Zhou, immortal master Luo. Do not be rude.
Imperial advisor.
Eunuch. I say he is beyond help. Just drag him out and behead him.
I'll accept it. I'll accept it. You're the young Marquis, aren't you? Upon seeing this Prince Ning, why aren't you kowtowing and greeting me?
Zhao Chengfeng. Don't be delusional. Even if you've been granted a princely title, you're still a foolish prince.
This prince is a princely peerage. And you, a young master of a marquisate, dare to speak to this Prince Ning like that. This is insubordination and contempt for national law. You deserve a beating.
Zhao Chengfeng, what are you so proud of?
This slap, hitting you on behalf of your father. Short-sighted, foolish-minded.
Zhao Chengfeng, you hit a woman.
I hit you because you deserve it. Regardless of whether you are male or female, if it weren't for the dignity of the general's residence, I would be even less merciful.
Zhao Chengfeng, pack your bags. We are going to the Prince Ning residence.
No need to pack. A fool. What valuable items could he possibly have? I will leave
The film
now.
was translated and
The things here.
narrated by M Media.
I will take nothing. Farewell.
How dare she let Luo Union, that vile woman, cause trouble right under my nose, and even let that old fool awaken, and come to be infected as a king. A bunch of good-for-nothings.
Heavenly Empress, please calm your anger.
What good is calming my anger? Convey my decree. Luo Union has disturbed the imperial harem. Order the Ji Jingwu to immediately arrest her and throw her into the heavenly prison. I want her to wish she were dead.
Heavenly Empress, absolutely not. Luo Yunyan is revered as the imperial advisor, overseeing all temples and monasteries in the realm, and managing court rituals and sacrifices. Even the entire Ministry of Rites follows her lead. If the Heavenly Empress wishes for the sages to rule the court, and rule from behind a curtain, she must offer sacrifices to heaven and ancestors, and at that time, it will still have to be her who presides over the grand ceremony. Luo Yunyan cannot be touched yet.
Cannot be touched? A mere lowly slut. Cannot be touched? How can I, the Heavenly Empress, still rule the court and govern?
Heavenly Empress, the imperial's infectment of a king is equivalent to having an heir. As long as Prince Ning's foolish son, Zhao Chengfeng, is not eliminated, your majesty cannot be called a sage. Eliminating Zhao Chengfeng is the top priority.
A fool discarded like worn-out shoes is not worthy of me. Personally acting, didn't he get infected as a king? Then on my behalf, issue an order to the Prince Ning residence within 3 days. They must make up the full 100,000 liang of tribute silver. If overdue, the title will be revoked according to law.
The Heavenly Empress is wise.
This matter will be entrusted to the imperial uncle to handle.
Strike one down, raise one up. This is to support the Shi family's rise. This move by the Heavenly Empress is truly masterful. Your servant understands.
This damned fool inherited the Prince Ning's title. That would be one thing, but he even gained the favor of the imperial advisor, Luo Yunyan. Luo Yunyan is a peerless beauty. Is he worthy of her? Could it be that fools truly have their own blessings? To truly let him turn his fortunes around.
He, a mere fool, won't turn his fortunes around for anything.
Imperial Uncle.
This great Zhou is the Shi family's empire. No one can take it away.
The film was translated and
Pay an additional
narrated by
100,000
M
liang of
Media.
tribute silver. Zhao Chengfeng. You really were happy too soon.
Living in this big house, accompanied by great beauty, being a carefree prince, is not bad either.
This room hasn't been lived in for a long time. It's all moldy. Later,
The
I'll
film
find
was
someone to clean it up
translated
and assign you a
narrated by
few
M
maids.
Media.
With a great beauty like the imperial advisor, acting as my personal bodyguard, why would I need any maids?
What nonsense are you spouting? I advise you not to indulge in wishful thinking.
Imperial advisor, it's better to let him fantasize for a while. After all, he won't live for many more days. Who wouldn't want to daydream a little?
I think you're the one daydreaming. Look at your lecherous gaze. You must have often dreamed of my great imperial advisor, haven't you?
A fair maiden is a gentleman's good pursuit. The imperial advisor is of peerless beauty, outshining all other beauties. She is the dream goddess of countless men of great show. Imperial advisor, why humble yourself to serve this arrogant brat?
Zai Lingyun, watch your words. For the sake of the imperial uncle, I'll spare you this time. If there's a next time, I will certainly not spare you.
Luo Yunyan, don't be ungrateful. I advise you to mend your ways. Leave Zhao Chengfeng now. I will discuss with Wang Sui to make you the principal wife, and her the secondary one. If you remain stubborn, be careful. You might be buried with Zhao Chengfeng.
Be buried with your grandma. Even my imperial advisor, you dare to flirt with. Go die.
Well, you Zhao Chengfeng, you dare to hit me? Within 3 days, I will confiscate your property and chop off your dog's head.
Confiscate your grandpa's.
The Heavenly Empress's decree requires you, within 3 days, to raise 100,000 liang of tribute silver. Now, you must crawl between my legs. I will plead for you, so you can die a more dignified death. How about it?
I think in this great joke, who dares to dismantle my home or chop off my head? If you don't get lost now, I'll chop you first.
You crazy lunatic. You just wait to die. 3 days later, I, this young master, will personally confiscate your home.
I knew the Heavenly Empress would retaliate. Didn't expect it to be so fast. 3 days, 100,000 liang. This isn't asking for money. This is asking for my life.
Normally speaking, this 100,000 liang is indeed nothing. But now, Prince Ning's residence is utterly destitute. We simply cannot produce it.
Your Majesty is truly good to me. To marry both of you immortal maidens. To me. What good fortune did I accumulate in my previous life?
Disaster is already upon us, and you're still thinking about this. This foolishness hasn't fully recovered, has it?
It's just 100,000 liang, isn't it? Oh right, wife. Now, it's time you let me see your true face, isn't it?
You want to see my face? I think you should still think carefully about how to survive.
Don't we have this imperial advisor here? Lend me some first. I promise to repay you.
I thought you had some ability, so you were actually scheming against me. Where did your arrogant demeanor just go? I'm the imperial advisor. It's not the national treasury. Don't say I don't have it. Even if I did, I wouldn't lend.
Leave it to me.
What exactly does he want to do? What's the point of all this?
This Zhao Chengfeng is probably still not completely rid of his foolishness. We shouldn't trust him too much. You prepare first. If the noble title is removed, everything must be hidden. I'll go back to the palace and figure something out.
Then, his plan. Should we still carry it out?
You are an embroidered uniform envoy. The entire city is filled with your secret agents. This kind of thing is a piece of cake. Let's still give it a try. We've proceeded according to your plan. Next, it's time for me to see how you will, within 3 days, earn 100,000 liang.
Simple. As simple as. So see.
Is this how you handle things? Dragging your feet, you caused me to be severely scolded by father.
This humble one deserves to die. However, young imperial uncle, this humble one, has found the person behind it.
Who? Speak quickly.
It's Prince Ning, Zhao Chengfeng.
Well, you, Zhao Chengfeng. You've truly grown tired of living. Do you think you're not dying fast enough? Daring to spread rumors about the Heavenly Empress. Isn't this just seeking death? Guards, come with me to apprehend him.
Wait a moment. That fellow is currently protected by the Imperial Advisor, Luo Yunyan. We must not act rashly. If we want to apprehend him, we must find conclusive evidence.
Evidence? For something so baseless. Who would leave evidence?
Young imperial uncle. We can find evidence.
Good. Zhao Chengfeng, I'll let you know how the word death is written. Lead the way.
Notification.
I thought you could come up with some good idea. auctioning a dinner opportunity. How could you even think of that?
There are indeed many who support the Empress in court. But before the victor is decided, they won't take sides. Even less will they openly dine with you. Don't be delusional. Don't look at how many people are here. They won't pay. Disperse as soon as possible.
Imperial advisor, you shouldn't speak so absolutely.
Prince Ning, what you've done is too shabby. If you truly have no money for food, just say so. No matter how bad off we are, we wouldn't bother with a mere brat.
Everyone, don't be so anxious. Whether he's a great king or a little king, or Prince Ning, even so, I, Zhao Chengfeng, remain a king. If I remember correctly, I grew up in the palace. Recently, I'm sure everyone has heard a lot of rumors from the palace. So I've decided, whoever dines with me, I will chat with them about palace affairs, to set the record straight, and prevent some people from spreading false rumors.
If it's palace gossip, that would be interesting. Who says it isn't? He's just a brat. Others don't take him seriously at all. Maybe can really hear and see some secrets. Starting bid 1 liang of silver. That's really not enough. 1 bid 100 liang. 1 bid 200 liang.
You women are all crazy, aren't you? What could a young lad like him possibly know? You must be crazy to want to hear gossip so badly. Matters of the palace, can they be casually inquired about?
If you don't like to hear it, then don't bid. Anyway, rumors are flying around everywhere now. We're just looking for some fun. The Prince Ning grew up in the palace, so his information is more reliable than those rumors from outside, isn't it?
This elder sister truly knows her stuff. You also have sophisticated tastes. For your discernment, I've decided to raise the stakes.
The scandals within the palace have yet to be revealed.
Unspeakable matters of the inner palace. A few tidbits. 1 bid 500 liang.
The Empress and I share a secret that must be told.
The Empress and I share a secret that must be told.
I bid 1,000 liang.
How is the medicine residue refined?
How is the medicine residue refined?
I bid 5,000 liang.
My friend, do you want to try the taste of being dregs?
The film was
Bull.
translated
I bid
and
6,000
narrated by
liang.
M.
I bid 8,000. I bid 8,000 liang. 1,000 liang. I bid 15,000 liang.
How is that possible? This is impossible. These are just some gossip for after dinner conversation. How can they make people flock to them like ducks?
That's why I say, Imperial advisor, you need to read more books and broaden your horizons. Loving to gossip, chatting about gossip, these are all human nature. Some people, to satisfy their voyeuristic desires. Some people, to inquire about palace news. This is social psychology.
Social psychology. I, myself, have read countless books, but I have never heard of it.
There are many things you haven't heard of. In this regard, I'm far ahead.
Far ahead. I think you're asking for trouble. You had Li Qingju spread rumors, create gossip. Now you're here, selling internal royal information. How is this different from asking for trouble?
Sister, please don't be impulsive. I'm counting entirely on this. Just look first.
I bid 20,000 liang.
In ancient times, there was Buffett discussing stocks over lunch. Today, there is I, Zhao Chengfeng, revealing scandals over dinner. He sells a meal for several million US dollars. My auction for over 100,000 isn't excessive, is it?
What Buffett? What us dollars? You're seeking your own death. Don't drag us into this.
Hey. You want to raid my home? Behead me. I'll first hook you all, like Bigma fish.
What did you say? This fellow actually dares to be so arrogant and ignorant.
Heavenly Empress, your subject has already investigated thoroughly, but the Heavenly Empress also knows that your subject has always kept public and private matters separate. That is why your subject wishes to invite the Heavenly Empress to make an incognito visit and personally see this fellow's ugly true colors and malicious intentions. Our great show Heavenly Empress is destined by heaven. How can a mere boy be allowed to randomly slander and criticize? The Heavenly Empress can take this opportunity to proclaim to the world that Zhao Chengfeng slandered the Heavenly Empress and deserves death. This will be a just cause and beyond reproach.
Good. It's rare for you to have such devotion. I, the Heavenly Empress, will personally go and see if that young fellow from Prince Ning's family is truly foolish or feigning foolishness.
To relieve Ant's worries and difficulties is Lingyan's lifelong wish.
Good. Tomorrow, I will bestow a marriage upon you. As long as you can handle the general who guards the nation's residence. I will then make you first-class Marquis.
Thank you, Aunt.
Very good. Your Majesty, Imperial Uncle, there's a Shi family guard outside, saying he has important matters to report. Summon him in. Yes.
Your servant bows before the Heavenly Empress.
Rise and speak.
Thank you for your grace, Heavenly Empress. Young Imperial Uncle, the opportunity for the banquet was taken by Miss Mu. However, people kept raising the price midway.
Useless. Who are you looking down on? Does my Shi family lack money for this meal? If you dare to babble again, I'll chop off your head.
Yes.
What a pity, there wasn't enough time. Otherwise, I could have swindled tens of thousands more Liang.
150,000 Liang? In exchange for an opportunity to have dinner with you. And after entering the Imperial Court, there's still a surplus. You actually still want to swindle? Tens of thousands more Liang?
Prince Ning residence.
No wonder he didn't let us follow. So, he already knew. This guest was a woman.
What's wrong? Are you jealous?
Who would be jealous? He's nothing to me. What reason do I have to be jealous?
You are the general who guards the nation, personally betrothed. Although there was no formal marriage, you're still considered a concubine. How can you say you're nothing to him?
I despise. I'm a dignified embroidered uniform envoy. How could I marry a fool and become a concubine? Stop daydreaming.
You still remember you're an embroidered uniform envoy. Look at those sedan bearers. Look at the surroundings. Do you still dare to say he's just a fool?
Sedan bearers? Jinwu guard? How could the Jinwu guard be here? That woman. What exactly is her identity?
The Jinwei Guard are the Emperor's personal troops. Do you think? Besides the current Emperor, who else could command them?
The Empress? So, the one who spent 150,000 Liang, that idiot, is the Empress?
It's an undeniable fact that this wicked Empress wants to kill Zhao Chengfeng. It is an indisputable fact. Also, it was she who ordered Zhao Chengfeng to make up the tribute silver. How could she possibly help him out of this predicament?
But if it's not the Empress, why would she appear here tonight? I can't worry about that much anymore. The Empress wants to kill Zhao Chengfeng. What should we do?
That may not be the case. Don't worry yet. Let's wait and see.
Yes.
If you can survive tonight, then I, Luo Union, will acknowledge your strength.
Heavenly Empress, you are of noble birth. You should not easily reveal yourself. How about letting your nephew lead the charge? If this Zhao Chengfeng is truly just a young lad, then there's no need to sully the Heavenly Empress's discerning eyes.
Very well. It's rare to see such filial piety from you. Do not tarnish the Shi family's prestige.
Your son obeys the decree. Zhao Chengfeng, if I, this young master, decide to seize your house, it will be seized. I said I want to execute you. Today, I will execute you.
I know you think your life is too long. However, rules are rules. If you want to die, at least wait a couple of days. Why the rush? What? Do you have a lover in the underworld?
You! Death is at your doorstep, and you still dare to talk tough? Others say 100,000 taels of tribute silver, but even 10 copper coins you couldn't produce. What prestige are you showing off here? Do you really think I'm blind?
My affairs, don't trouble young imperial uncle. To worrying about, a mere 100,000 taels, is simply within my grasp.
Easily acquired? Don't think I don't know what wicked scheme you're plotting to exchange the Heavenly Empress's reputation for money? You're simply courting
The film
death.
was
Not to mention no one would
and
dare to buy it,
narrated by
even if they dared to
Media.
buy it. How much money could it possibly fetch? I heard. The bidding starts at 1 tael. In the end, would it even be enough for a meal?
My apologies for making young imperial uncle disappointed.
This? How is this possible?
I wonder who that idiot is. Would spend so much money to have a meal with me. Tell me, isn't he foolish?
How dare you mess with me? You brat!
To be played for a fool by a mere young lad, made to run in circles. Truly useless. What a disgraceful fellow.
Heavens!
Now get out.
This young lady. And who might you be?
You are not worthy to know who I'm. You don't need to eat dinner. Tell me, what do you know? Heavenly Empress's secrets.
This elder sister is simply smarter than Xi Lingyan. I like that.
Like, presumptuous. You're courting death.
Courting death. My mind is troubled. And I'm not clear on the laws of Great Joe. What? Is liking someone a capital offense? If liking you is a sin, then I would rather be steeped in sin and die without regret.
Smooth-tongued. Your sweet talk might work on other young girls. Then don't show off in front of me. To tell you the truth, the Heavenly Empress sent me. Today, if what you say is false, then it's fraud. Punishable by death. If what you say is true, then it's slandering the Heavenly Empress. Also punishable by death. Anyway, no matter what, today you will die. Now, do you still like me? Imperial Advisor. This is a 3-round game. He's definitely dead this time. He's just a fool. How could he possibly contend with that demon Empress Sai King Ku?
Let's wait and see.
What's there to see? It's clear at a glance that he's doomed to die. He's as good as dead. If you ask me, I'll go out and distract that demon Empress, and you take advantage of the chaos to take that idiot and escape. If he dies, the Imperial bloodline will be severed, and the demon Empress will seize power. By then, she will surely settle accounts with both of us. Imperial Advisor, we cannot hesitate any longer.
Hey, I want to trust him just this once.
Trust him? You actually trust a fool. Perhaps he survived a great calamity
The
and got a
film
new
was
lease on life.
translated
He became a
and
bit clever,
narrated
but
by
after all,
Media.
he's been a fool for over 10 years. What is there to trust? You? You wouldn't happen to have fallen for him, would you?
What nonsense are you talking? Who? Who likes him? In short, you should just wait and see.
You're simply infatuated. Let me warn you beforehand. If he dies in a bit, I will definitely run first. Anyway, I can disguise myself. If you want to be buried with him, then you deserve it.
Let's just watch for now.
What? Are you scared? If you beg for my mercy, I might spare your life. In your next life, be my monkey to play with.
You want to play with me, that's not hard. But before you play with me, you'll have to ask my immortal sister if she agrees.
Immortal sister? What immortal sister?
Of course, it's the immortal sister from my dreams.
Sure enough, he's an idiot. Kill him.
The immortal sister is here. Who dares to be presumptuous?
This is the immortal sister you spoke of?
No matter what your identity is. Since you were invited by Xi Lingyan, you must have a significant connection with the Heavenly Empress. It's impossible that you wouldn't recognize the Heavenly Empress's appearance. A few ancient blockheads trying to play tricks on me. I'll play you to death. I have to admit, Luo Union, the skill in this painting is truly remarkable. I just don't know if the Heavenly Empress herself is truly this beautiful. If it's true, it's no wonder the old emperor would become her lapdog.
Where did you get this painting?
This painting, I had someone paint it according to the appearance of the immortal sister in my dream. It cost me a lot of persuasion and a lot of silver.
Are you saying That in your dream. You saw her?
Of course. When I was being foolish. I followed the immortal sister. And traveled to the immortal realm. The immortal sister is the pure light heavenly maiden. She is the only one who, as a woman, achieved immortality on the spot. Oh right. The immortal sister also said. She said she wants to find another heavenly maiden in the mortal world to pass on to her a great cloud scripture. The person who becomes the heavenly maiden will be able to rule the world and become the supreme of 9-5.
Heavenly maiden. Great cloud scripture. A woman. Ruling the world. What immortal sister? It's all fake. It's just this boy's fantasy. But if I truly follow his narrative, then no one in this world will dare to criticize me again. I will be able to legitimately become an empress, even if they bring in many more royal descendants. It won't matter.
Sister. Sister, what's wrong with you?
Who's your sister? Don't shout nonsense. Don't think you can use any. Immortal sister talk to change the subject. Tell me, what is the heavenly empress's secret?
I've already told you. The immortal sister is the empress herself. Besides her, who else is qualified to rule the world?
This idiot, although speaking nonsense, is exactly what I need. He knows how to please me. Perfectly resolving this 3-round challenge. Behind this, there must be a master's guidance. Could it be Luo Union? It must be her. This idiot. How old was he when he saw me? It's impossible for him to remember what I look like. This portrait was most likely also painted by Luo Union. The style also seems to match.
How about it? Is this secret of mine valuable enough? Sister, do you still like it?
Very well. Seeing as you are so devout today, for such piousness, I will let you off this once. However, within 3 days, you must hand over the Great Cloud Scripture to me. Otherwise, you will still die.
You want the Great Cloud Scripture? Dig me.
What did you say?
I said, dig me.
Go to hell?
Go to hell? I've also saved enough tribute silver. My secret information is also flawless. I didn't lie. Nor did I slander the Heavenly Empress. What do you believe? Empress is unworthy of being the queen? Also, who are you? What right do you have to call for death and destruction?
You. This Heavenly Empress has dominated the martial world and held sway over the court and commoners. Yet, I was actually slighted by a fool, treated disrespectfully once. Zhao Chengfeng deserves to die.
Heavenly Empress, that fool deserves to die. I request the Heavenly Empress to issue a decree. I will personally lead the Jinwu Guard and chop off his dog head.
Do you have a brain? He is the legitimate Prince Ning. Without a just cause, what reason do you have to kill him?
The film was
Furthermore,
translated
as long as the Great
and
Cloud Scripture is
narrated
not in
by
hand,
media.
no one can kill him.
Yes.
What a Luo Union! To think she came up with a way for me to be unable to refuse such an overt scheme. Since that is the case, then don't blame me for being ruthless. Convey my decree. The border situation is tense. Assemble the 3 dukes, 9 ministers, and 18 generals. Tomorrow, this Heavenly Empress will be in the White Tiger Hall, personally conducting military strategy simulations. Have Zhao Chengfeng participate in the military simulation. If he cannot present a countermeasure, he shall be executed according to military law.
The Heavenly Empress is truly wise. This move by the Heavenly Empress is truly brilliant to the extreme. Since it is a military simulation, then Luo Yunyan will be unable to attend. Without Luo Yunyan presiding, with just that fool Zhao Chengfeng, he will surely be at the Heavenly Empress's mercy.
Your true ability? If it were as good as your flattery, half as impressive, you wouldn't have been humiliated by Zhao Chengfeng. Enough. This Heavenly Empress will give you this opportunity to regain your face. This decree, you shall personally deliver it.
Your child thanks the Heavenly Empress. Zhao Chengfeng. How dare you make a fool of me? And even swindle me out of 150,000 liang of silver. I will make you Can't finish eating it. Yet must be buried.
The film was translated
Wife?
and narrated by M Media.
You. How did you recognize it was me?
Face not recognized. Can't I recognize your hand?
Cunning.
Heaven is blind. To let this brat pick it up again. Who would have thought? Such an ugly maidservant is actually a peerless beauty. Once I deal with you, I'll properly enjoy your woman. Prince Ning. How elegant you are. Disaster is at hand. Yet you still have the leisure to flirt with maidservants.
Although she is a concubine, I'm now Prince Ning. She is Prince Ning's consort. What is your status? Do you even qualify to call her maidservant repeatedly?
The Heavenly Empress's imperial decree is here. If you dare to act, then you will be defying an imperial decree. Zhao Chengfen. Before I read out the imperial decree. I'll give you one more chance. Let this little bastard serve you for one night. And perhaps I will spare you.
This decree, I accept. Now, you no longer have an imperial decree in your hand. You insulted Prince Ning's consort to her face. I'll hit you. There's nothing wrong with that, right?
You. What do you want to do? You dare. You.
If your skin isn't itching anymore, then scram. You're not qualified to play with me yet. Next time, bring your parents.
Zhao Chengfeng. You just wait.
Still not leaving?
It's the White Tiger Horse military exercise.
Military exercise? He's a fool. He's a child. How would he understand military exercises? No way. We must escape first. Let's still think about how to escape.
You're like second senior brother, aren't you? As soon as you encounter difficulty, you want to divide the luggage and run away.
What is second senior brother?
I'm praising your cuteness.
What time is it now? Can you be more serious?
Zhao Chengfeng. The White Tiger Horse war game is no joke. From the general who guards the nation, down to the low-ranking captain. If one cannot provide a countermeasure, they will be executed according to military law.
Isn't it just a war game? I, the mighty warrior king. Would I be afraid of a war game?
Warrior King.
Warrior King.
Just with you?
Just with you?
White Tiger Hall.
The Northern Rong Iron Cavalry comes and goes like the wind, excelling in charging, killing, riding, and archery.
Guardian General.
This is known throughout the land. If the Northern Rong are less than 10,000,
Western Guardian General.
but cannot be overlooked, how are we supposed to conduct a war game with this? Might as well just kill us old folks directly. Do you think it's really a war game? It's just that the Heavenly Empress wants to strip military power with a cup of wine and kill the chicken to scare the monkey. With this kind of battle situation, whoever conducts the war game, it will always be a losing game. Old Moo, you're still the quickest to catch on. Your daughter married Shi Lingyan, and you handed over your military power early. Now, there's no need to be on tenterhooks anymore. If I had known this earlier, I would have had a few more daughters. There would surely be one that the Shi family would approve of.
Old General. Your daughters. I'm not blessed enough to enjoy them. However, I do have a method that can save everyone.
As long as young Imperial Uncle can save us, we old fellows will surely follow you, without question.
Very good. To tell you the truth, I have already reported to the Heavenly Empress and ordered Prince Ning, Zhao Chengfeng, to participate in the military simulation. As long as we are united, no matter how he conducts the simulation, we will collectively veto it. Then we can make him take the fall for everyone.
Zhao Chengfeng, Prince Ning's youngest son, Zhao Chengfeng, if he really participates in the military simulation, then we don't need to veto anything at all. He is sure to die. He is the imperial
Film was
family's only bloodline.
translated
For you to
and
act like this,
narrated by
what kind of loyalty
Media.
to the monarch and service to the country is that? Old Moo. What you just said is not right. You've latched onto the Shi family's high branch. Why are you plotting against us like this? You are just enjoying the show and not fearing trouble, sacrificing others to protect oneself. Then the shameful one is you. Like this. In a moment, we will follow young imperial uncle's plan. A mere youngster. This blame, he's definitely taking it.
Zhao Chengfen. You dared to say I wasn't qualified to fight you, and told me to get my elders. This old man will grant your wish, and bring you a group of living Yama Kings.
I just told you to get your elders. And you brought a group of fathers. You're truly obedient and well-behaved.
You only get an advantage with your mouth. In a moment, just wait to die.
Prince Ning, please be seated. My virtuous nephew, they have already united to deal with you. This insult, you must endure it for now. A true man knows when to yield and when to assert himself. Don't speak in a moment. This old man will make all the decisions. Even if this old man has to sacrifice his life, we'll still protect yours. Do not get into another conflict with them. Otherwise, you will die very quickly.
Zhao Chengfen, not listening to an old man's words will lead to immediate regret, I think. You should just honestly be obedient. Mu Yingxiang, you want to stand up for him? I, on the other hand, have no objection. Your dead general who guards the nation's residence will completely change its surname to Shi, not only Mu Wansue, but even your other two daughters. And also, those concubines you took, I'll take care of them all for you.
Old Moo. Everyone knows you're the biggest coward in battle. It was thanks to your ancestors' merits that you barely managed to become general who guards the nation. How are you so brave today? Hey, I heard that you and old Prince Ning are like brothers. Could it be that this idiot is actually your son?
The film was translated and narrated by Media.
Worthy nephew, you must endure. They are deliberately trying to provoke you. If you cannot endure, it will end very badly. Swallow this insult for the royal family, to preserve a trace of its bloodline.
Others are squatting on your neck and defecating and urinating. What's there to endure? What kind of royal bloodline is that? I'll hit you.
You dare hit this old man?
Good, very good. To dare, in the White Tiger Hall, to assault a Grand Counselor of Military Affairs of the current dynasty. Looking back at the 300 years of our great Zhou, you, Zhao Chengfen, are the first. This is a triple offense. Even, there's no need for military deliberation. You can be directly sentenced to execution.
This old man took a kick. It was worth it. Worthy nephew, why are you so impulsive? If you want to live now, you must come with me into the palace and beg the heavenly empress on your knees for mercy beyond the law.
Triple offense? This stinking old man is the one who deserves to be executed.
Idiot, truly an idiot. How truly pitiful. You surely haven't realized what kind of place this is. This is a vital military strategic location. Your assault on a Grand Counselor of Military Affairs is tantamount to rebellion. Rebellion.
In your eyes, I'm just a fool. But don't forget, ultimately, I'm still Prince Ning. What kind of princes are you? Guardian General is merely a first-rank official. I haven't read the laws of Great Zhou, but I have heard that even a first-rank official, even upon reaching a vassal prince's fiefdom, must dismount and bow. What standing do you have to dare make me sit at the last seat, and on a broken stool at that?
Didn't everyone say Prince Ning's son was just a fool? His mind is actually so clear. This time, I'm going to be killed by Shi Lingyan.
Interesting.
All these people call him a fool, bullying him because he doesn't understand court rules and the laws of Great Zhou. But Mu Yingxiang couldn't possibly not know. Why didn't he initially mention this point? Watching helplessly as he was bullied.
Otherwise, what did you think? How did Mu Yingxiang become the general who guards the nation? Of course he understands the laws of Great Zhou. It's just that. He wanted Zhao Changfeng to be like him, to swallow his anger and endure silently, to be a timid coward for eternity. This is the wise move for self-preservation. What a pity! Now that it's known, Zhao Changfeng is not a fool. I actually want to play with him.
Heavenly Empress
The
has
film was
arrived.
translated and narrated by M Media.
Greetings to Heavenly Empress.
Rice,
Immortal sister. I've finally seen you. You are even more than in my dreams. Immortal sister. Even younger. And even more beautiful. Your figure is also better.
Immortal sister. Beautiful. How dare you? To publicly flirt with the Heavenly Empress. Simply outrageous.
although I clearly knew. He was feigning madness. His sweet talk was indeed charming. It's been a long time since anyone praised me like this. Unfortunately, who told you to be named Zhao? No matter how sweet your words, there are still 3. Enough, enough. The White Tiger Hall is a military stronghold. Since everyone is here, let's begin the discussion. The Northern Rong are raiding the borders, coming and going like the wind. We can't defeat them, nor can we catch them. Does anyone have a solution?
Reporting to your highness, among your humble servants, only Prince Ning has the highest noble rank. We all unanimously recommend Prince Ning to conduct the military simulation first. We second the motion.
We second the motion.
My virtuous nephew, your father entrusted you to me. And it is this old man who has wronged you. To preserve the general's residence, I had to swallow my pride for the greater good. Even your engagement was dissolved. Today, this is a certain death situation. You must not try to be a hero. I'm already old. Let me die in your place.
No. You old man, you're quite kind. But who told you this is a certain death situation?
Virtuous nephew, the Northern Rong are most skilled at raiding, coming and going like the wind. Their individual combat is unmatched in the world, yet their fighting style is insidious, never engaging in direct confrontation. We can't catch them, nor can we defeat them. Even if we face them head on, we still cannot withstand their charges and formation breaches. You don't understand military strategy at all. This is a top-tier 3-game match. Fundamentally
The film
unbreakable.
was translated and narrated
You cannot
by
break it.
Media.
But that doesn't mean no one can break it. Current military strategies cannot break it. But that doesn't mean future military strategies cannot break it.
My dear nephew, don't try to be strong anymore. My general who guards the nation's residence has guarded the nation for 200 years. It is also time to hand over military authority. As long as I die, Heavenly Empress will spare you. A life for a life can be considered me fulfilling my promise to the old Prince Ning.
The old man isn't bad. You have compassion. And I cannot be unrighteous. Regarding the annulment of the engagement, I will forgive you. Mere Northern Rong barbarians. This king doesn't even put them in his eyes.
The old general is indeed righteous and noble.
But it's a pity this idiot.
Doesn't understand your painstaking efforts? Since you are so determined to seek a solution, then tell us, what is your method of breaking it? Zhao Changfeng, don't blame me for not warning you. If you can't explain it, you might just die, you know?
Modern military technology, without the cooperation of firearms, they cannot utilize. The Northern Rong's combat style is like the Woko of later generations, only harassing. Then we shall use General Che Jiguan's Mandarin duck formation. Everyone, behold. This is my formation.
Shield bearers in front and back, swordsmen on the left and right, spearmen in the center, combining offense and defense. What kind of divine formation is this? Impossible. Even if you are suddenly no longer foolish now, you have never studied military strategy. How could you possibly understand such an intricate formation? This is absolutely impossible. Heavenly Empress, this fool must have cheated. Perhaps that bitch Luo Yunyan taught him. Yes, it was Luo Yunyan who taught him.
White cat, black cat. Whichever can catch mice is a good cat. Whichever can defeat the enemy is a good formation. What does it matter who taught me? Besides, do I, your father, still need someone to teach me?
This is absolutely impossible.
He found a way to break it and successfully overcome this hurdle. Then wouldn't it be our turn to suffer? They are all ignorant good-for-nothings. Although this formation is intricate, it is by no means an original creation. My generals along the southeastern coast have long used it to counter the Woku's harassment. We, also on the northern battlefield, have tried it, but it simply cannot withstand the charge of the northern Rong heavy cavalry. Under heavy cavalry, nothing can withstand them, leaving nothing alive. Completely unable to resist, Luo Yunyan, possessing extensive knowledge, to think she taught him to use this formation. Alas, it cannot be broken, the northern Rong's iron cavalry. Ultimately, it is a certain death situation.
What in the world is this great Zhou? Capable of refining fine salt. Knowing how to make white sugar is one thing. To think they even have the Mandarin duck formation. Fortunately, I still had a trick up my sleeve. Otherwise, I would truly suffer a great loss. Please, everyone, don't be so anxious. I still have treasures that I haven't brought out yet.
What is this?
This is my self-invented firearm, named the Divine Might Sky-Shattering Cannon.
The Divine Might Sky-Shattering Cannon? What is its purpose?
Reporting to the Heavenly Empress, this object can fire cannons to strike the enemy.
The film was
Fire cannons to
translated
strike the
and
enemy?
narrated by M Media.
I originally thought you were no longer foolish. To my surprise, you are still so foolish. Our great Zhou's three-eyed divine blunderbuss, its renown is widespread, yet still cannot harm the northern Rong iron cavalry in the slightest. What kind of rubbish is this of yours? And you dare to falsely call it the Divine Might Sky-Shattering Cannon? In my opinion, it's not even as good as New Year's firecrackers. To dare to present this rubbish, to deceive the Heavenly Empress, this is a crime of deceiving the monarch. I request the Heavenly Empress to punish Zhao Changfeng for 3 offenses.
For 3 offenses, for 3 offenses, for 3 offenses.
Zhao Changfeng? You actually brought a firecracker? To deceive us in the White Tiger Hall. Deceiving me is a minor matter. Delaying military affairs is a grave matter. Guards! Execute military law upon him. He truly is still incapable. Imperial advisor, if we don't intervene soon, this idiot will lose his life.
You are the general who guards the nation, the wife betrothed to him. You two have also consummated your marriage. It is only right that you save him. What kind of person am I? Why should I save him?
You're jealous. True. As for this foolish young man, Dan, although shameless and lecherous, but fortunately he possesses great wisdom disguised as foolishness, and in his heart he understands things more clearly than anyone. Based on his performance during this period, don't tell me. You aren't moved in the slightest.
Who's moved? Furthermore, I, the dignified imperial advisor. Surely, I cannot be his concubine, can I?
So that's what this is about. Rest assured, I won't compete with you. If you agree to save him, you can be the main wife. I'll be the concubine.
Don't talk nonsense. Aren't you ashamed?
We are all adults, after all. What's there to be ashamed of? Besides, which decent person doesn't get married? Which decent person doesn't want a man?
In short, this annoying fellow still doesn't need us to appear. Once we appear to save him, his entire life will only be spent fleeing for his life. He won't be able to enter the imperial court. This royal bloodline. What use is it then?
But he's already in this state. What solution could there still be?
Look.
Charge. Quickly protect the master. Hack him to death. Hack to death.
Hold on. May I ask the Heavenly Empress, the Jinwu Guard, compared to the Northern Ron Iron Cavalry, how do they fare?
The Jinwu Guard are the Emperor's personal guards. Naturally, they are unparalleled in the world.
Very good. My Divine Might Sky-Shattering Cannon, compared to the firecrackers you mentioned, and the three-eyed Divide Blunderbuss, are all different. After this cannon is fired, it can explode a second time. You all saw it too. Even the Jinwu Guard can be startled.
Given a fright. Could it be that you can still scare the Northern Rong Iron Cavalry to death?
Of course it can't scare them to death, but it can scare their horses away. Without horses, this Northern Ron Iron Cavalry, can they still be called Iron Cavalry? My Mandarin Duck Formation cannot break the Northern Ron Iron Cavalry. My Divine Might Sky-Shattering Cannon also cannot kill them, but the two combined can deal with them.
The two working together.
Brilliant. Our three-eyed Divine Blunderbuss. The reason it can't deal with the Northern Rong Iron Cavalry is because its power is insufficient. It cannot penetrate the enemy's heavy armor, but this Divine Might Sky-Shattering Cannon can explode a second time. When the war horses are startled, the enemy's Iron Cavalry will fall from their horses. Without horses, they won't be able to run. Our Mandarin duck formation will be like a meat grinder, harvesting the battlefield. This method is truly brilliant.
Whether it's the Mandarin duck formation, or some damn the divine might sky-shattering cannon, none of them are profound things. I didn't expect that combined. They could truly break a deadlock. This kid, could it be that I truly underestimated him? No, this won't do. If this man is given time, he will surely become a force to be reckoned with. He must not be kept alive.
Congratulations, Heavenly Empress. With a single border battle, our great army was invincible. The Northern Wrong finally bowed their heads and sought peace.
Your subject has fortunately not failed his mission.
It's all thanks to Zhao Chengfeng's tactics and formations. You nearly reaped the benefits. What is there for you to be proud of?
Yes, Your Majesty the Heavenly Empress's admonition is correct.
What? Are you unconvinced?
Your subject dares not.
You are a good for nothing. Of course I wouldn't dare. Nevertheless, you are still a member of our Shi family. Even if you are a good for nothing, you are a good for nothing of a higher standing. This realm will sooner or later belong to the Shi family. I'm simply willing to grant you a higher standing. This way can truly manifest the authority of our Shi family.
Yes, your subject. This child is willing to be Her Majesty the Heavenly Empress's good for nothing.
Good. This is how a Shi family's fine son should be, whether capable or not. It matters not. Loyalty is paramount. Prime Minister Shi, have the Central Secretariat draft an imperial decree to confer upon Shi Lingyan the title of General Angyo, and infect him as Prince Qi.
Your subject obeys the decree. Throughout all dynasties, the Prince Qi has always held the potential of a crown prince. Her Majesty the Heavenly Empress values you so highly. You unfilial son, why do you not quickly express your gratitude?
This child thanks Her Majesty the Heavenly Empress for her immense grace.
Enough. Rise. The other matter I entrusted to you. Another thing, how has it progressed?
It is Zhao Chengfeng. He indeed spoke no falsehoods. In this world, there truly exists the great cloud scripture. It also indeed records the pure light heavenly maidens' story of achieving Buddhahood. As a woman, as a condition for peace talks, this child has already invited the Northern Wrong's Venerable Master Moyen. He is a Grand Master of the realm, with him lecturing the sutras for Your Majesty and proclaiming it to the world. The Heavenly Empress, ruling the world in the name of an Empress, will become legitimate. There will be no further dispute.
Good. Tomorrow, the Venerable Master will enter the court to lecture the sutras. First, let us test the attitude of the civil and military officials. If they cannot out-debate the Northern Wrong is a defeated general. A homeless dog. This old monk came to my great Zhou. Does not pay homage or bow. Disrespectful to this consort. Shi Lingyan, give him a lesson. Let him know what it means to be the heritage of the heavenly kingdom.
Your subject, I obey the imperial decree. Consider me Shi Lingyan, although born of nobility, but diligent in study and hard work. At 10 years old, I gained the name of a child prodigy, having studied at the Imperial Academy, and entered the Wenyuan Pavilion, yet was by this kid Zhao Chengfeng repeatedly humiliated. Today's court assembly is precisely when I, Shi Lingyan, will make my name known throughout the world. This old monk is my stepping stone. Old monk, since you are here for an audience, why, upon seeing my great Zhou Heavenly Empress, do you not kneel or bow? Simply audacious.
Amitabha. This poor monk is a monastic. Only bows to the world-honored one. It is not disrespect.
World-honored one. In this world, there is fundamentally no world-honored one. The world-honored one is merely your pretext. It is you, the Northern Wrong, lost to my great Zhou, and are simply unconvinced in your hearts.
Prince Qi speaks well. These barbarians are uncivilized, utterly rude. As expected of Prince Qi, it is right to uphold our national prestige. Prince Qi is indeed the foremost talent of the Wenyuan Pavilion, hitting the nail on the head, exposing the lie.
May I ask, Prince Qi, your position as Prince Qi, where does it come from?
Of course, it is from heaven. It is conferred by His Majesty.
Then, the imperial throne of the great Zhou Emperor, by whom was it passed down?
Naturally, it was the previous emperor.
And the previous emperor's throne?
It was Emperor Gaozu.
Then, Prince Qi, do you believe that great Zhou had a founding emperor?
Isn't that obvious? Of course, I believe.
Given Prince Qi's age, you probably haven't met this founding emperor, right? But you still believe in his existence. This poor monk has not seen the world-honored one. Why? Cannot believe In his existence, one must know, my Buddhist sect, also the world honored me, generation after generation like this, passed down.
This? You are twisting words. Your world-honored one. How can he be compared to a founding emperor? Be mentioned in the same breath? These are fundamentally two different matters.
Prince Key's words are absolutely correct, since they are two different matters. Naturally, I worship my world honored one, and you worship your emperor. There's no problem, right?
The Imperial Advisor may enter. Prince Ning, please stay your steps.
I, the dignified Prince Ning. Why can I not enter?
A monk from Northern Rong has arrived. He is eloquent. His debate skills are unmatched. All civil and military officials were refuted by him to the point of being speechless. The dignity of our great Zhou has been completely lost. You a fool, and bring shame upon great Zhou, should not enter. Be good, your highness. Come, squat aside and eat candy. The Imperial Advisor will emerge shortly.
This censor is treating me like a fool. However, that is also true, except for those I have trampled underfoot. Those few individuals, everyone else, probably still does not know that I'm no longer a fool I once was.
The Venerable Master is truly formidable. Another one, a grand academician of Wenhua Pavilion. This should be the fourth one, correct?
This master, is he truly that powerful? Then it becomes even more intriguing.
And narrated by M Media.
Your Highness, you do not like candy. How about playing with crickets for a while? I do not like it. How about a doll? A pinwheel? A rattle drum?
Are you Doraemon? You can produce so many items.
What cat?
Doraemon.
Doraemon?
Doraemon, indeed.
What Doraemon?
Are you playing Mahjong here? Cease your idle talk, Dagon.
Alas, your highness, if you proceed inside, you will only invite humiliation upon yourself. The dignity of our great Zhou has been utterly lost. That old Prince Ning's family, that idiot, Zhao Changfeng, is it not? Should he not be within the general who guards the nation's residence, playing with mud? Why has he come? That is ancient history now. It is said he survived a great calamity and is no longer foolish. However, his marriage was annulled, and his wife, with whom he had not consummated the marriage, also fell to Prince Qi Shi Lingyu. It appears he is not particularly intelligent after all. This is utterly finished. A grand academician was just carried out, and now a fool has arrived. The dignity of our great Zhou, within this single day, has been entirely lost.
What nonsense are you uttering? Prince Ning is our great Zhou's foremost prodigy. Venerable Master Moyan, this individual is our great Zhou's foremost prodigy. Prince Ning, Xiao Changfeng. He is brilliant and peerless, unparalleled. For 500 years past and future, no one can surpass him. Do you dare to have a personal contest with him?
This kid isn't entirely useless. At the very least, he has many wicked schemes. Originally, the master was here to contend with the civil officials of our great Zhou. Now, it has turned into a personal battle. If he loses, it will be Zhao Changfeng alone who loses face. The optics won't be too bad.
The film was
And it can also preserve
and
the face of our great
narrated by
Zhou.
M Media.
Excellent. Excellent. Prince Ning is exceptionally intelligent, and is our great Zhou's foremost talent. Venerable Master, do you dare to fight?
Yes. Yes. This is our #1 scholar, the greatest scholar under heaven. You're not scared, are you? Come on, let's have a dignified personal duel. That's right, come on.
Prince Ning, please enlighten me.
Don't think. I don't know what wicked schemes you're brewing. However, this move is exactly what I want.
Smiling foolishly even after being sold out. Zhao Chengfen. I finally found your weakness, so it's a craving for empty fame. I, Shi Lingyan, have finally won against you.
Master, please concede.
You and I have not yet debated. The victor is not yet decided. Why should this humble monk concede?
A monastic practitioner is free from all attachments. Why cling to winning or losing? As long as there is winning or losing in your heart, your mind will not be pure. And you cannot cultivate to become a Buddha. Master, you are attached to appearances.
This humble monk is not for winning or losing, but for truth.
Truth. There's nothing to debate about truth. Truth exists objectively, whether you win or lose. Truth will not change according to your personal will and change.
Look at that. He really is just a fool. What kind of nonsense is this? Prince Key is still brilliant. He found a fool to deal with this old monk. After all, who among ordinary people would debate with a fool and reason with him? Yes. Prince Key is indeed far-sighted and shrewd, truly remarkable.
Even if not for truth, this humble monk is the imperial advisor of Northern Wrong, and should also contend for Northern Wrong in this matter of winning and losing.
Master, if you are obsessed with worldly matters, then you are a fake monk.
Buddhist Dharma knows no borders, but monks have their own nations. I am Moyen of Northern Wrong. This time, I'm an envoy for Northern Wrong, and this winning or losing must contend.
If that is the case, I will have to wit the master. Have a discussion.
Look at that big fool. Still contending with the master for victory or defeat, truly bringing humiliation upon himself. Idiot still has some dignity.
Who cares if he's a fool or a madman? We can debate now, right?
You want to contend with me for victory or defeat. It's not for the sake of dispute, but because you treat me as an enemy. Monks embrace compassion. How can you hate me? If you don't hate me, I'll contend with you.
Humans are not inanimate objects. How can they be without feelings? This humble monk asks Prince Ning a question in return. How do you forgive your enemy?
Master, you are still smiling.
The film was translated
If a dragon sword grows
and
on your leg,
narrated by M Media.
would you cut off your leg?
Of course not.
That's right. This enemy is like the dragon sore on your leg. It needs to be cleansed with flowing water. To make him turn over a new leaf. To reform and start anew, rather than cutting it off.
I understand I have been defeated in my life. I didn't expect Great Joe to have a Prince Ning. Who can perceive such profound mysteries? A talent who understands heaven and earth. The body is the Bodhi tree. The mind is calm. Constantly perform Buddhist rituals, lest it gather dust. But it makes this humble monk be subdued.
Master, do not be astonished. Bodhi originally has no tree. The bright mirror stand is also not a stand. Originally there is nothing. Where can dust settle?
Prince Ning is truly an enlightened monk. This humble monk is convinced.
Absolutely impossible. Cannot let him steal the limelight. Venerable Master Moyen, since you have already conceded defeat, then quickly for our Heavenly Empress of Great Joe, preach the scriptures.
Can't sit still now. All right. All of you, take the bait.
I know what you want. Much has been gained from Prince Ning's guidance. This humble monk has already achieved great enlightenment. I will preach the scriptures for you. The Great Cloud Scripture states, pure light heavenly maiden, with the body of a woman, achieves Buddhahood instantly. The Heavenly Empress of Great Joe precisely fulfills this prophecy. As a queen, rules the world, naturally and logically, beyond reproach.
Have all of you heard? Our Great Joe Emperor has been gravely ill for a long time, unable to manage affairs. It is Heavenly Empress who exhausted her energy and thoughts, and poured out her heart and soul. All of this is for the foundation of our Great Joe. Now, there is also a holy monk from Northern Wrong, bringing a Buddhist prophecy. Heavenly Empress, ascending the throne as Emperor, is the mandate of heaven. You all, are you not trying to rebel?
The
This.
film was translated and narrated by
We,
M
your
Media.
subjects, respectfully request Heavenly Empress to ascend the throne.
This is bad. If this demon empress ascends the throne, the 300-year foundation of Great Joe, then it can only be handed over to others. Zhao Chengfeng, as the imperial advisor, I absolutely cannot stand by and watch this vast imperial dynasty fall into the hands of this demon empress. I'll hold off the Jinwei guards in a moment. You seize the opportunity to escape.
Escape? Why escape? This good show has just begun.
At a time like this, you shouldn't keep putting on an act. I know, you're not foolish, but you're not so clever as to reach that point. In this desperate situation, the tide has turned. It's already a foregone conclusion. It's already impossible for things to turn around. You must escape quickly. If she ascends the throne, the first one she'll kill is you.
All of this is within my calculations. There's no need to make such a fuss.
What time is it now? You're still bragging. Now is not the time for jokes. Any later, and you won't be able to escape. Zhao Chengfeng. Although you are vulgar and shameless. Although you are good for nothing. But you're not entirely detestable. I, Luo Union, have long dedicated myself to the nation. In this life, it's impossible. If there's a next life, let us meet again.
Damn it. Are you confessing your feelings to me? Then I absolutely cannot leave.
Zhao Changfeng. Are you really an idiot? Can't you see the situation clearly? You will truly die.
Don't worry. I still can't bear to let you die. The rest, leave to your man. Wait. All of you, get up. No kneeling.
Death is upon you. Why are you still putting on airs? The more imposing you are now, the more hideous your death will be later.
At least I'm still pretending, but you all don't even bother to pretend. My old Zhao family hasn't died out yet. His Imperial Majesty is still in the palace. Are you trying to plot rebellion, usurp the nation?
Rebellion? Venerable Master Moyen said. The Great Cloud Scripture states that a Bodhisattva incarnated as the pure light heavenly maiden and prophesied that she would become the future king. Whoever dares to resist surely will be heaven punished.
You all, do you really take his words as the golden rule?
Empress is destined by heaven. He prophesied that the heavenly empress would become the ruler. So his words are undoubtedly true.
Prince Ning is trying to stop a chariot with a mantis's arm, an ant trying to shake a tree. The overall situation is settled. It's too late now. This is what he's doing, picking up a rock to drop it on his own foot. If it weren't for him debating with Venerable Master Moyen, how else could it elevate the master's status? You must not have heard, have you? It is said that this great cloud scripture was first leaked by him. Zhao Changfeng, this idiot, is the one who ruined the country. The chief culprit. A new emperor, new courtiers. To whom should one be a subject? Isn't being. Let's just kneel. Otherwise, heads will roll.
You all truly believe what this monk says?
It's already beyond saving. Zhao Chengfeng, listen to me. Hurry and leave. I will fight to the death to protect you.
Luo Union, do you still think that I'm a fool?
You are not a fool, but you are not an immortal either. This kind of hopeless situation, even immortals would find it hard to save.
Don't worry. It's not yet time for us to lose. Just wait and see. Since you all believe so much what this monk says, then I will ask him one last question. You all, don't you dare regret it.
I originally thought he wasn't a fool. Now it seems his mind is indeed not very bright. At this critical juncture, still dreaming. Who wouldn't say that? Let alone asking one question. Even asking 100 questions, 10,000 questions, can stop Shi Qingqiu from becoming empress? It's simply a dream.
All conditioned phenomena are like a dream, an illusion, a bubble, a shadow, like dew, and like lightning. Thus should one contemplate. Master, these are worldly affairs. One should use worldly methods. This person, she has committed many injustices, cannot be the ruler of all people.
My beloved ministers, do not believe Zhao Chengfeng's rumors. Everyone knows he is a fool. Today, he dares to be in the Golden Palace to utter curses against me. He deserves death. Guards, drag him out to the Meridian Gate and behead him publicly as a warning to others.
The heavenly empress is doing this, going to flip the table. What a pity, Zhao Chengfeng. He can be considered to have tried his best, However, an arm cannot twist past a thigh, no matter how eloquent his tongue. The result, isn't it still, his body and head separated? Zhao Changfeng, lose one's life. The Zhao imperial family, this means the lineage is broken, our great Zhou is about to be completely transformed.
Now that things have come to this, are you still bragging?
Bragging. Not bragging now. It's time to get serious.
Serious. What time is it now? What are you still pretending to be? A big shot. Get lost.
Didn't you notice? My wife didn't come with us, did she?
Li Qinju.
That's right. I said that I would make their old Qi family. I'll get hooked. Now, it's time to reel in the line.
Zhao Changfeng, the Jinwu Guard, are the Emperor's personal soldiers. You dare to kill a Jinwu Guard? That's tantamount to rebellion. As long as I fire this signal arrow, outside the Imperial Palace, the Jinwu Guards from the North and South garrisons will enter the palace to protect the Emperor. At that time, everyone will be cut to dust.
If the Jinwu guards come in, that means all pretenses are dropped. Whether it's justified, or has a legitimate cause, will all be useless. I'm afraid even the Emperor might also find it hard to escape. If the Jinwu guards come in, that's a palace coup. We old officials will all die. This damn Zhao Changfeng, if it weren't for him causing trouble here, why would we have fallen to such a state?
Your Majesty has arrived.
Your Majesty, how is this possible? When did you plan all of this?
Did you think that day my wife and I were blowing out candles at night to do that? Actually, we didn't do anything bad. She told me about the military affairs of Great Zhou. As for me, I planned for her to arrange Imperial City Bureau secret agents to infiltrate the palace and seize the opportunity to rescue the old emperor.
How did you think of this? Could it be that day you already anticipated today's events, auctioning off the dinner opportunity, asking me to help you draw the immortal sister? All of this was just to lure that demon empress into the trap.
The emperor's mistake was that he shouldn't have placed you and Li Qingyu by my side to protect me. Actually, the person who needed protection the most was himself. He was held by Shi Qingku in her grasp. Even without this monk, once I've dealt with it, without the great cloud scripture, the Jia family's lineage is broken. He is always vulnerable. Can kill the emperor.
Hidden threads. Far-reaching designs spanning 1,000 li. The world as a chessboard. All beings as pieces. You actually played such a grand game of chess. Are you still human?
How about it? I survived a great calamity. The confession you mentioned. Does it still count?
What confession? Who confessed? Such a big matter. You actually hid it from me. Tell me, Li Qinju.
Don't be jealous. It's because my wife, she controls the Imperial City bureaus, Imperial secret agents. Besides, if you were alone, single-handedly, running into the palace to save someone, what if you got hurt? How distressed I would be.
You don't talk nonsense.
Excellent. As expected of my Zhao imperial descendant. Heaven bless great Zhou. Long live the emperor. A bunch of cowards, spineless wretches. If not for my child Changfeng, you all insisted on putting on a show in front of us, of the yellow robe being draped.
No! This old man has indeed sobered up. Must act as soon as possible.
Dare to cause trouble in front of this imperial advisor.
We deserve to lose our lives. You all, listen to the imperial decree. Since ancient times, imperial governance must establish an heir apparent to solidify the nation's foundation, ensure the multitude of ancestral temples, and continue the lineage for 10,000 generations. Prince Ning, Zhao Changfeng, is pure and kind-hearted, and deeply pleases our heart. He is the hope of the people.
Oh no! He's going to establish Zhao Changfeng as crown prince.
I hereby establish today Zhao Changfeng as imperial crown prince, to succeed to the great lineage and preserve the imperial destiny. You, all officials, each obey the rights and laws, assist him with all your heart, and jointly accomplish this grand endeavor. Should anyone dare to defy, they shall all be severely punished, with absolutely no leniency. We, your subjects, obey the decree.
Next, he will depose me, the Empress. I absolutely cannot let him succeed.
Our imperial body is slightly unwell and requires rest and recuperation to ensure the peace of the nation. Heavenly Empress Shi Qingqiu is virtuous and gentle, possessing both talent and virtue, and deeply pleases our heart. She is furthermore respected by all officials and the common people. We hereby command the Empress to temporarily take charge of state affairs and oversee all matters.
Union, are you alright?
I'm alright. It's just that I couldn't stop this demon empress. I could only use my last shred of strength to preserve a little bit of His Majesty's clarity.
That's enough. Fortunately, you made the old emperor maintain this bit of clarity. Otherwise, he would completely abdicate the throne. It wouldn't just be letting the empress act as regent. It wouldn't be this simple.
All you ministers have heard, haven't you? The emperor has commanded me to oversee the state. From today onwards, I will no longer need to rule from behind a screen.
Heavenly Empress Regent oversees the state. Congratulations to the Holy Empress.
What exactly is going on? Just now, Xiao Chengfeng was in theft as crown prince, and now the Heavenly Empress is made regent. Perhaps it is the art of an emperor. Fearing one faction becoming too powerful, only with two people checking each other. Can His Majesty sleep soundly without worries? In an instant, Prince Ning became the crown prince, and the Heavenly Empress became the Holy Empress. From now on, when they, the powerful, clash, we, the lesser beings, will suffer.
You all, why do you not yet pay respects to the Holy Empress?
We pay respects to the Holy Empress.
Xiao Chengfeng, how dare you not bow? Kneel down. Don't think that, just because you are the crown prince, you don't have to kneel. The Holy Empress is your nominal mother. If you don't kneel, that is disloyalty and unfilial conduct, and you are unworthy to be this crown prince.
This Xiao Chengfeng, although he is the crown prince, the Holy Empress is the regent. When one is under another's roof, how can one not bow one's head? Just now he reprimanded us, forbidding us to kneel, and now, he himself must kneel. In my opinion, even if this Xiao Chengfeng isn't foolish, he won't live past 3 days. 3 days. Whether he can live past today is still debatable.
Your subject is unwell and unable to kneel. I ask for your majesty the Holy Empress's understanding.
I wonder, what illness has my son contracted?
Hard bone disease.
You know, people aren't afraid of soft bones. They're afraid of lacking ability. If you're still like a hard bone, won't you die even faster? Rather than that, it would be better to remain a fool.
Xiao Chengfeng, how dare you? Guards, help Crown Prince cure this hard bone disease.
I'm the heir apparent to the throne. Do you understand? The weight of these 2 words. To offend the crown prince of the Great Zhou is a capital offense.
You, Xiao Chengfeng, you are utterly lawless. How dare you kill someone in the Golden Hall?
What? Does Prince Cha also intend to offend this crown prince? I dare to kill even you.
You brat. Holy Empress, this child is arrogant. I ask for your imperial judgment.
Holy Empress, have you thought this through?
What if I haven't? What? You don't dare to fight me? Then obediently kneel. Kowtow to me. This Heavenly Empress can still spare your life.
To contend with you. That depends on the method of contention. If it's a civil contest, you might live a bit longer. If it's a martial contest, I'm afraid you'll die on the spot.
What's going on? How could he have such strong killing intent? It's as if from a mountain of corpses and a sea of blood, a living Yama King crawled out. No. If we were to fight, the one who dies might really be me. Threatening me? This humble one is so scared.
This demon empress has already gone mad. Xiao Chengfeng, we in trouble.
I just like crazy women. The crazier, the better.
The Empress? Are you alright? Quickly go summon Imperial Physician Chun, as you command. Wait. Summon the Ministry of Rights. To come along as well. Yes.
Your subject greets your majesty the Holy Empress.
Enough. No need for excessive formalities. To be able to injure this Heavenly Empress to such an extent, presumably, that woman Luo Yunyan can't be feeling much better. This Heavenly Empress commands you to go and eliminate her for me.
This, Luo Yunyan, holds the esteemed position of Imperial Advisor. Your subject is merely an Imperial physician.
If you help this Heavenly Empress to accomplish this matter, this Heavenly Empress will appoint you as the head of the Imperial Medical Academy. in charge of all medical affairs in the realm.
This old subject understands. This old subject has delved into poisons his entire life and guarantees to execute it flawlessly.
Minister Li, I know your Ministry of Rights has always been on good terms with Luo Union. However, are you truly willing your entire life to be ridden over by that little girl?
Even if this subject is unwilling, it's useless. She is, after all, the imperial advisor, in charge of ancestral temples and sacrifices.
Enough. Stop pretending. You go with Imperial Physician Chen, and you must ensure this matter is pinned on Zhao Changfeng. This fellow feigns madness and idiocy, causing this heavenly empress to suffer a setback in a ditch. He just became crown prince. Public support is not consolidated, and his foundation is unstable. He must be eliminated swiftly. Rest assured, if you handle this matter well, this heavenly empress will appoint you as the new imperial advisor.
Your subject receives the decree.
Daring to act in the Golden Palace and fight with this heavenly empress? This heavenly empress never holds grudges overnight. You two, man and woman, just wait to die.
I heard. Someone snuck into your bed last night. What is this? To appoint a crown princess?
Crown prince. What? Crown princess. I'm not that kind of person. That was just my plan too. How to bring down Shi Qingku. Look here, isn't this the plan?
You don't need to prove anything to me. What does it have to do with me?
How is it not related? This position of crown princess was originally meant for you. Have you forgotten? You even confessed your feelings to me.
Who confessed to you?
Zhao Changfeng, in your eyes, am I really so worthless?
Why are you here again? Back then, when you kicked me out, why didn't you ask me if I was worth it? What? Does a train only learn to turn after hitting a wall? Only when the snot reaches your mouth do you realize the child is dead. And now you come to nurse, isn't it? It's too late.
Zhao Changfeng, I'll give you one last chance. Kneel and kowtow to me, admitting your mistake, and I will spare your life.
Bow your head and admit your mistake. Spare my life. Are you out of your mind? Enough. Go back quickly to that Prince Zhao of yours. Wash his stinky feet. And warm his bedsheets. Don't bother me here.
Very well. Since you are so deluded, don't blame me if I show no mercy. Crown Prince Zhao Changfeng received the imperial decree. As the mother of the nation, I'm concerned for the nation and its people. Unable to rest or eat in peace, the Northern Rong are invading, and the common people are unsettled. I've decided to launch a punitive expedition to secure the nation. Therefore, I specially command Crown Prince Zhao Changfeng to raise military funds, 20 million liang of silver. The deadline is 3 days. Should there be any delay, the position of Crown Prince shall be abolished, and you shall be expelled from the Eastern Palace.
20 million liang of silver. This is a year's tax revenue for the National Treasury. 3 days? How could that possibly be done? You are trying to kill him.
Afraid to die? If you're afraid to die, then voluntarily relinquish the position of Crown Prince. Honestly cling to the Holy Empress's leg, and be a dog. Even if you're not foolish, even if your martial arts are superb, what good will it do? 3 days. To raise 20 million liang. Even if your family had a cornucopia, constantly producing golden eggs, 3 days wouldn't be enough. Zhao Changfeng, you're dead for sure.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily? I think you've gone mad. You must have been scared senseless, speaking without thinking, talking nonsense. How pitiful.
Zhao Changfeng, this time, you're truly doomed. Let's hurry and escape. As long as the Green Mountains remain, there will be no lack of firewood. A true man can bend and stretch. This time, let's temporarily avoid the sharp edge. And another day, we shall rise again.
That is what a smart person does. Zhao Changfeng, listen to your mistress's advice and quickly flee for your life. How dare you despise me? That day, I can make you a stray dog. Today, I can do the same.
Mu Wang sweat. How could you frame my child Changfeng like this? After all these years. I, this old man, have raised you for nothing.
You raised me? If I hadn't humbled myself to serve the enemy, the general's residence would have been destroyed long ago. You keep calling yourself my Changfeng. Am I not? Your child too?
You. Child. You must flee quickly. 3 days, 20 million. This is simply not something a human can do. Although, You have already become the Eastern Palace. You still have nothing. Let alone 20 million. Even 2 million would be a death sentence.
Isn't it just 20 million? Why do you act like you've never seen money before?
At a time like this, you still have time for such leisure. Did you hear me?
I heard.
What are you thinking? In your head? That's 20 million. The Great Joe Treasury's annual tax revenue. I've already thought it through. Let's flee south. My followers are all there. They can protect us. At worst, we'll use our status as crown prince to raise a rebellion and declare ourselves king.
I didn't expect. Imperial advisor. You're so imposing.
The situation is extremely urgent. Don't be so carefree.
I'm ready. Before that demon empress comes to kill us, let's hurry and leave.
Isn't it just 20 million? No need to worry. It's a piece of cake. Let me rest for 2 days first, then I'll handle it. What's the big deal?
He couldn't be having a relapse of his foolishness, could he? What is he babbling about here?
What are we going to do? The journey is perilous. If his foolishness relapses again, then how can we make a comeback?
Zhao Chengfeng, rest assured, since I have already decided to help you, I, Luo Union, will not abandon you.
My Imperial advisor. Although your sincerity moves me deeply. And I'm very touched. I truly haven't gone foolish. Why do you just not believe me? If you don't believe me, in a few days, I'll get tens of millions in pocket money.
Tens of millions?
It seems his foolishness has relapsed. He's beyond saving.
It seems you really don't believe me. See for yourselves.
Zhao Chengfeng, these past few days, you've been constantly writing and drawing. Was it all for this?
The technology of Great Joe is not backward. Many things are no longer novelties. Therefore, I can only start from the economy and other aspects. These national bonds are one such item. It is enough for us to grasp the economic lifeline of Great Joe. Once we hold Great Joe's purse strings in our hands, we will have the power to fight. At the very least, Shi Qingku will be hesitant to act and won't dare to pursue and kill us anymore.
It's useless, don't you know? Great Joe already had these national bonds.
What? The Great Joe even has national bonds? This Great Joe? What kind of strange dynasty is this?
From your description, it should be the same thing. But its name shouldn't be called national bonds. And the name is credit notes. In other words, the imperial court borrows money from the common people, and then within the stipulated period, pays a certain amount of interest.
It really is the same thing.
Zhao Chengfeng, let's still escape. You can't outplay them.
Escape? Why should we escape? Having national bonds is even better. It saves me the trouble of wasting my breath, explaining it to them again. Wife, you hold intelligence on the Great Joe. You must be familiar with the wealthy. Know like the back of your hand. Wait for me to give you a selection criteria for people. You notify them to come for a meeting tomorrow.
Are you really going to do this? If it fails, we won't even have a chance to escape.
Escape? The ones who should escape are them.
Brother, these credit notes are rarely issued again. How many are you planning to buy? Buy my ass. Hey, don't tell me you haven't heard this. Brother, do you have some inside information? I really don't know. How do you do business? The newly appointed crown prince is the youngest son of old Prince Ning's family. Who would dare to buy his credit notes? That idiot Zhao Chengfeng. How did he become the crown prince? We don't care how he became it. Let me tell you, rather than buying his credit notes, it's better to throw real gold and silver into the water. Maybe you'll even hear a splash. Prince Qi arrives.
Everyone, as expected of dragons among men. Even at this critical juncture, you still dare to support the crown prince. Truly courageous.
Prince Qi, you've misunderstood. We are here to watch the show. Everyone knows that today's crown prince is just a fool. Let alone buying credit notes. Even toilet paper to wipe one's backside. We wouldn't buy a single sheet. Right?
Don't speak so absolutely. This toilet paper can still be bought.
I Xiao Chengfeng am not selling toilet paper.
Even if you want to buy, you won't be able to.
Not selling toilet paper? You can sell other things. For example, those two beauties beside you.
Fine. I was originally thinking you would buy national bonds. I'll also include a little extra bonus. But since you don't need it, then everyone can disperse.
A bonus? What kind of bonus? That could make everyone take out real money? Could it be that you're really going to offer these to women? So, that's not enough to go around.
I've long heard that the imperial advisor is of breathtaking beauty. If she could really be offered for us brothers to enjoy, that would be fine too. Isn't that right?
Very good. I like Falmouth people like you. Now, kneel and kowtow to me, and I'll sell you 300 lion of national bonds first.
I despise. What kind of bonus do you have that would make me kneel to you? Truly. I think it's that. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince's foolishness has returned. He's speaking nonsense. What national bonds are you selling? Why not take the money and find a physician to examine you?
What if I said, the bonus I'm offering is a noble title?
A noble title? What?
The film was translated
A noble
and
title?
narrated by
I didn't mishear,
Media.
did I? Buying national bonds can also get you a noble title. The so-called scholars, farmers, artisans, and merchants, we who do business, though rich enough to rival a nation. But our social status is the lowest. No matter how much money we have, we can't enter the circle of scholar officials. Even if we let our descendants study and take the imperial examinations, our descendants still need to be capable. Several generations might not necessarily be able to change the family's class. If one obtains a noble title, that would be an instant ascent to high status. This concerns the families. Rise and fall for hundreds of years. Crown Prince. That amount you mentioned. 3 million liang of silver. What kind of noble title can that get us? Noble titles have 5 ranks. Duke, Marquis, Earl, Viscount, Baron. Even if it's the lowest rank, a Baron, that still means a fiefdom of 50 hectares and an income from 500 households. In our great Zhou, noble titles are hard to obtain and incredibly precious. Though there's no real power, but officials below the 5th rank, upon seeing a Baron, must all respectfully bow. This is a good fortune that we could not obtain even with 10,000 gold.
You all shouldn't be fooled by him. What noble title? Even if he is the crown prince, it's impossible for him to sell official posts and noble titles. That's a triple crime.
I really thought there was such a good thing in the world. If it were truly possible to bestow noble titles, don't even mention kneeling. Even if I knocked my head raw, it would be worth it. Now it seems it was all for naught. Like drawing water with a bamboo basket. It's all fake. I was happy for nothing. I almost fell for this little crown prince's trick. You say this matter?
Zhao Chengfen, I thought you had some tricks up your sleeve. But it's nothing special. If you can't raise 20 million, then you can clean your neck and wait to have your head chopped off.
Exactly. Great Zhou does not permit the selling of official posts or noble titles, but I'm the crown prince. The right to recruit some guards for myself. I still have that.
Guards. What are guards? What is it? Are you talking about the Eastern Palace Guards?
Yes. Eastern Palace Guards.
Eastern Palace Guards. Those are officials of the Eastern Palace and the Crown Prince's personal guard. The Crown Prince has the right to recruit them himself. It seems there's a chance. Crown Prince. These Eastern Palace Guards you mentioned. How much do they cost?
Free.
Free? Free? How can this be? How can it be free? Exactly. That's not right, is it?
As long as you now kneel and kowtow to me, you can become my guards.
Zhao Chengfen, you are truly audacious. The Eastern Palace Guards. What kind of position is that? How dare you dispose of it so casually?
Since they are my guards, I can recruit them however I want. Do I need your permission? I'll count to 3. Whoever kneels and kowtows will enter the Eastern Palace. 3, 2.
We are willing to serve Crown Prince.
Very good. Now that we've discussed the free option, let's talk about the paid option.
What? Paid? Aren't you just playing with us? I just thought this matter wouldn't be so simple. So are we on a pirate ship now?
I told you, you bunch of idiots. How can you believe what a young brat says? Once you enter the Eastern Palace, you all will just be waiting to be slaughtered.
Crown Prince, can I regret this?
Of course you can. But I'm telling you, once you pass this village, there won't be another shop like this. Very good. You are all people destined for great achievements. Next, I will talk about the benefits of the paid option. Although I cannot bestow noble titles, Duke, Marquis, Earl, Viscount, Baron. I can, however, in the name of the Eastern Palace, give you these guards. No. Give you these Eastern Palace guards a customized noble title.
A customized title?
Exactly. With this Eastern Palace's custom-made noble title, you can then travel under the name of the Eastern Palace. From now on, even officials of the 5th rank or higher, upon seeing you, will have to greet you. By then, I'd like to see who would still dare to look down on you. Since you were able to stay, it means you trust me, Zhao Chengfen. Then I cannot treat you unfairly. This custom-made noble title is called Typing Gentry, although it is lower than the lowest rank of Baron. Even lower. Has no fiefdom, no stipend, and even less real power. However, from now on, you all will no longer be lowly merchants. You all are the Eastern Palace Guards. You all are Typing Gentry.
Typing Gentry. This name sounds extremely elegant and grand.
Of course it's grand. After you are conferred the title of Typing Gentry, I can also permit you to return to your hometowns and erect memorial arches for those who spend more. I can even personally inscribe plaques for you, stamped with the Grand Seal of the Eastern Palace.
And to be able to erect a memorial arch. Oh my god. Isn't this like wearing brocade without returning home, which is like wearing brocade at night? Normally, only officials of the 7th rank or higher have the ability to erect memorial arches in their hometowns. If one can truly erect a memorial arch, then it's worth losing everything. Crown Prince, do I still have a chance now?
Of course you do. But the discount is gone. I offered you 3 million just now, but now you'll have to pay more.
Zhao Chengfen, can't you have a shred of integrity? This is clearly a fence-sitter swaying left and right, and you'd still value him?
Who can argue with money? Let alone a fence-sitter. Even if it's foxtail grass, I can still control it.
Thank you, Crown Prince. I'll add more. I'll double it. I'll buy the 5 million one. I'll give it all to you. I'll buy everything.
What? Within a single day, 50 million liang of silver were actually raised.
Also, there were 200,000 liang of gold, aside from the military provisions submitted. The rest all fell into Zhao Chengfeng's pockets.
It's simply insane. These people, for an empty noble title of Typing Gentry, are utterly mad.
The title of Typing Gentry, that's secondary. These merchants are rich but without status, and have no connections even if they spend money to buy status. Zhao Chengfen, it is precisely this point he values, which is why he allowed them to act recklessly.
Simply deserves death.
Holy Empress, Zhao Chengfeng's power grows daily. Now that things have come to this, we must strike decisively. Otherwise, there will be endless troubles, I think. Why don't we just kill the old emperor first?
That dog emperor has long since been half dead. Killing him is like crushing an ant. just as simple. Zhao Chengfeng as the crown prince. He can then rightfully and legitimately inherit the throne. Are you out of your mind?
Yes, the Holy Empress's admonition is correct. Then let's kill Zhao Chengfeng first.
Do you think I don't want to? Poisoning, assassination, the honey trap. Which of these has this empress not tried? This idiot is as cunning as a loach, and he has Luo Yunyan and Li Qingyu protecting him closely. It's impossible to kill him.
Got it, Holy Empress. We initially raised military funds, was precisely for the Holy Empress to personally lead the expedition to destroy Northern Wrong, so that she could rightfully and legitimately become an empress of her generation. Why don't we turn their scheme against them? However, for this imperial expedition, we'll bring Zhao Chengfeng along. Once that idiot steps onto the battlefield, he will surely die.
Alright, just do as you say. This time, we must make him thoroughly meet the king of hell.
Yes.
Even as the imperial advisor, I have never seen so much money.
One needs to be allowed to spend what one earns. If you ask me, this demon empress is meticulously scheming to send you to the battlefield. She clearly intends to kill you. Moreover, based on my understanding of this demon empress, she will definitely try every possible means to make Zhao Chengfeng die on the battlefield. Therefore, we should stop thinking about the money. Let's think carefully how to survive on the battlefield.
I, a dignified special forces warrior king. That's someone from a mountain of corpses and a sea of blood who climbed out. If you want to survive on the battlefield, there is only one way.
What way?
What way?
Win the battle.
Win the battle.
Exactly. On the battlefield. It's either you die or I live. Only those who win are qualified to survive.
Isn't what you're saying nonsense? Of course we know we have to win. The question is how to win. This demon empress is meticulously scheming for your death. She will certainly make you go the most dangerous place. Might even trip you up from behind. Then, you haven't fought in a war before. It'd be a miracle if you could win.
I haven't fought in a war. When I was fighting, you were still wearing open crotch pants.
Acting up again.
Let's not talk about that for now. You are, after all, from the Imperial City Bureau, an embroidered uniform envoy with ample experience leading troops. Let's properly discuss whether he can survive. It's all up to you.
Me? The soldiers I usually lead are all secret agents. I usually lead scouts to gather military intelligence and assassinate enemies. Well, but to truly lead troops into battle, I am not confident. What's more, there's also the demon empress behind my back, tripping me up, making things difficult for me, and trying to kill me.
I'm the warrior king. The warrior king.
I think, even if you haven't tried it before, you can try.
Do you know what the warrior king represents?
Right.
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 The true value of the warrior king. Do you understand?
The Holy Empress arrives.
Zhao Chengfeng. This empress will personally lead the expedition tomorrow. Are you prepared?
I have my own arrangements. No need for the Holy Empress to worry.
What a big mouth. Then, tell me, what preparations have you made?
Can I not say?
This concerns a punitive expedition. If you don't say, this empress will punish you for neglecting military affairs.
She's here to gather information. She's going to target you.
I, the dignified warrior king. Am I afraid of that old woman targeting me?
You can't go a day without bragging, can you?
I haven't made any preparations.
Zhao Chengfeng, do you know that concealing military intelligence is a grave crime?
I've said everything that needs to be said. Besides, that Xi Lingyan, doesn't he send people to watch me every day? Whatever I do, he knows better than anyone. If you don't believe me, go ask him.
Zhao Chengfeng, as the crown prince, with the expedition imminent, how could you do such an absurd thing? At that time, when you were on the battlefield, you can't blame anyone else.
Same to you.
Alright. Still acting foolish with the expedition imminent. When the time comes, don't blame this empress for taking your life.
Kill. Kill. Kill.
Now we can't escape even with wings. I told you long ago that Demon Empress had ill intentions. I didn't expect her to be so shameless as to Internal and external collusion. Trapped us in a siege. She truly deserves to die.
Don't mention that Demon Empress for now. Outside, there are tens of thousands of Northern Wrong bandits. We are only left with a mere few hundred people. Even if we can fight 1 against 100, we can only fight for mutual destruction.
Zhao Chengfeng, the situation is already dire. What are you doing?
It seems we can only die fighting here.
No, it's too late to say anything. Hey, idiot, come here.
Hey. Wife? What are you doing? You want to leave an heir for our Jia family. Leave a seed. This kind of thing depends on chance, cannot be rushed.
What nonsense are you talking about? I mean, the two of us will swap clothes. I'll help you draw away the pursuers. You yourself. Flee for your life.
You are willing to die for me?
I'm your wife. Naturally, I'm willing to die for you.
Her clothes are too
The film was
conspicuous.
translated
Let's switch to mine
and
instead.
narrated
It's
by
more
M
discreet,
Media.
easier to escape.
You are also willing to die for me?
Although, you always act foolishly. But I know, actually, you're not foolish at all. You are stronger than any man. In Great Joe.
To have such a woman. What more could a husband ask for? You two are affectionate. I Zhao Chengfan cannot be unrighteous. I said. On the battlefield. Those who can win are the only ones qualified to live.
Great Joe City.
Come on. Jia Chengfeng of Great Zhou is here. Died.
Then you'll all die.
Let me show you. What a true warrior king is. It's you.
What? Don't you like it? I'm much more interesting than those two little girls. As long as you are willing to become my subject, I'm willing to share the world with you.
Share the world. The one who destroyed Northern Ron was me. Now, I have achieved an unparalleled feat. Taking over the throne is only natural. Why should I share the world with you? Are you relying on your age? Or is it because?
If you don't know what's good for you, don't blame me for being merciless. Unappreciative little thief. After I kill you, I'll go back and kill that old thief. The Empire of Great Joe will be mine.
Audacious demoness. Come and die quickly.
Lose to an idiot. I refuse to accept this.
It's nothing. This demon empress cannot harm me. I'm in Special Forces Warrior King.
Alright. I know you're the warrior king. What do we do next?
Do what? Of course. We must rectify the imperial court and benefit the common people.
Still rectifying the imperial court. That sounds quite impressive.
It truly can happen.
I believe him.
From now on, you will be the foolish king's imperial concubines. Dare witness to your husband as I build an era of prosperity.